So I'm just going to show you some different adjustments on different Rolexes and the different bracelet types with the different features that they have to allow for adjusting for different wrist sizes. And we have a Deepsea, older Datejust, a Hulk, a newer Datejust, an older Submariner, and a Daytona. And on this wetsuit escapement, you have a little, sometimes you can see a little circle here. You press down on this circle, and when you press on that, it releases the link to allow it to be adjusted out. Then you can pull it out. Now, as far as other adjustments, making it smaller, you can see these little holes along the side of the buckle, and you would press down in there, and be careful this pin, sometimes it springs out and pops out if you're not careful, and you could lose it. But then you can just move that pin down and then put it back in one of the slots and holes, slide it back. This is allowing you to adjust the bracelet to make it shorter. But then again, now you can see this little notch here. And once you got that adjusted to size it to a smaller wrist, then you can push that back into place, and then you see it's popped out here, and then you press down on that, and then the tension on that pushes it together, and now you've adjusted it to a smaller size. Of course, you do just the opposite again if you need to increase the size. After that, then you're stuck with either removing links, and we have these screw-in links. You either have to add or remove links to make any other further adjustments after that. Here's a Daytona. This is interesting. You have what I call micro adjustments. There's these little drilled out like divots specifically for a pin to go into, and the pin is here, and this allows this link here to have 3 adjustments. But this other part of the link has a fold in it that allows you to fold it in. This is where I want you to look at right here. You see this gap here? This little gap right here, when you fold it in, disappears. That gives each particular slot 2 positions. This is a shorter position, and then you can pull it out and make it a longer position. So you actually have 6 different positions that this bracelet can expand to or condense or collapse to with just those little micro adjustments. Same thing on more modern stainless steel Datejust or several other models as well. You can see these little pinholes where you can adjust this bracelet down. But this is definitely an older Datejust, 36mm Datejust, where there's no collapsing link. You basically just make adjustments based on these pinholes to adjust it shorter or longer. And the only other alternative way to be able to make adjustments on this bracelet is to take links out. And there's screws in each link to remove links or to add links to adjust it to one's wrist size. Submariner, here's a Hulk, nicknamed the Hulk. This is kind of interesting in that it pull on it like this, and you can slide. They call this like a slide lock clasp. Allows you to adjust this. There's no more flip lock clasp. You just adjust this down to make it shorter, pull it out, adjust it lengthwise, longer or shorter. Again, after that, then you just take out links or add links. The Deepsea, different again. On this particular model, and this clasp is so integrated, and the tolerances are so tight and close because of the refinement of Rolex. This part right here actually lifts up. That allows then this clasp to slide like so. And then when you get to the position you want for your bracelet sizing, you can press that down. And when you're looking at it, you don't even know that that part of the buckle does that because it's so nicely fitted together on the Deepseas. Another thing on the Deepseas that you do have is you do have this expansion link. Again, to put it on the outside of your wetsuit in the event you were using it for diving. A lot of times people take that link out because it gets to be a little annoying to some people. Take this particular link out and just use the slide lock clasp because they're never going to use it on their wetsuit. So that's, of course, personal choice. Different styles of buckles and how to make adjustments on them, and allowing for different wrist sizes, whether it's taking out links or just adjusting the buckles. Hopefully that was helpful today.